and gentlemen, we are live and welcome to the Ultimate Armwrestler 12 press conference, and I am joined by two studettes and two absolute studs. The women have joined the table and I'm so happy and proud to introduce, firstly, coming from Northern Ireland, Joanne Black, and then Essex's own Candy Bailey are our first ever Ultimate Arm Wrestler ladies, and long may it continue. As has been shouted from the rafters, the ladies want the turn, and just like God, I have given the wish. Ben, Charlie, the main event in the 85 kilo class, both men from the north, both men already setting the sights on wanting to become the professional Northern Area champion. And these gentlemen are absolutely studs, absolute beasts, and really want to take it to the next level. And I'm going to pass the microphone over to the invading challenger. Joanne, how are we doing, love?
I'm good, thank you. How's you?
I'm absolutely awesome, as always. You're the first ever lady, or ladies, to be on this press conference table. What does it mean to women's arm wrestling?
Very exciting. You know, push more females out there when they see us competing, grab their interest. You know, yeah, means a lot. So it does. Definitely get more females, more female dominant, for sure.
I've been watching you training. I know that you and Ben are obviously your partners, and you're absolutely smashing it. I've seen these big lifts you're doing, your wrist rolling, your thunder, and all the other stuff, your big curls. You seem one of the most dedicated ladies on the circuit I've seen. I've not yet seen you pull in the flesh. I unfortunately missed that over there in Ireland. But you had a big win left-handed against Tara Liggett, who's meant to be known as the one and only strongest lady you've got in Ireland. And by doing that, you've obviously made a big name for yourself. But you're here now.
Yeah.
Candy's over there, ready to put her chops and nibble you and defend the UK and Ireland. Well, yeah, UK at least anyway. England. Has this girl got anything for you?
Well, just go give her a wee bit of fun on the right. Everyone knows I'm very dominant on the left, but this will just ease me in. A bit of a training session. Yeah.
Oh, that confidence, how is Joanne?
Yep. No, Ben's been training me very well. Haven't been slacking at all. So, yeah.
And during this preparation, would you say it's the best prep you've ever had, or?
Yeah, definitely one of the best. We've been training a lot more frequently and smarter as well. Ben's been pushing me every way, and I'm excited to see how far I'll go.
And if you dismiss a candidate today, you know, are you looking that far into the future? Is there a woman I know will be watching right now? She's called Aggie. She'll be having a beady eye on that television screen right now, looking at both of you. Hello, Aggie. And she's 100% watching, trust me. She's the biggest advocate for ladies arm wrestling I've ever seen, world champion, European champion. But is she the target overall?
No, she's just more so a step down target, and I work my way up. So just take them out one by one.
Oh, goodness me. Just pass me that microphone, lady. Let me just pass it over to Candy. Candy, lovely to have you. Essex's own very own.
Lovely to be here.
Yeah. She seems confident.
She's getting fucked up. Maybe.
I think I like having these women on a bit more. They're a little bit more feisty, a little bit aggressive, you know, a bit more like me. I mean, maybe I should have been born a woman, really. I mean, Paulina, he called me now. No, but Candy, on a serious note, we've been seeing your career. I mean, I saw you when you first come into the sport, and you was at a sports show in Manchester 2023.
Yeah.
That's when you met up with the CUNT, Connor Sale.
Indeed.
That's how you found arm wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you've only been in the sport a short space of time. You started entering tournaments, and you know, fairly to say, you was a beginner. You was learning. You didn't really make any headway.
Yeah.
But this last 12 months, I've really seen you progress. I was only saying when I picked these up from the airport earlier that for me, you know, you possibly could be the most improved lady in the country, because from actually, you know, being a passive arm wrestler to becoming a woman who's starting to take pins and putting the stops on people that you didn't do before. So you're showing that your dedication and your progression. You loving arm wrestling right now?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I think, as you say, I do consider myself a massive newcomer, really. But I think I've got a lot to learn, but I think I am learning, and I think I am getting stronger, definitely. Obviously, it's intimidating, quite intimidating going up against Joanne, but yeah, I'm just going to give it everything that I've got. So,
You've had a chance to prep for her. Can you give us any secrets?
no, none.
You're giving nothing away? No. You've got some beasties down there in Essex. Dom Crane actually does a bit of training under me. Jamie Hill comes here quite regular. You know, you've had Jake Starling. They're churning out some, I mean, it pains me to say it, but you're churning out some good arm wrestlers in the south.
Yeah.
You're in a good stable. Are they really helping you along in your journey?
Yeah, definitely. But I would like to get to arm wrestle more women. Obviously, I don't really get the chance to do that. Obviously, it's always cool arm wrestling guys as well. But yeah, I don't ever really know where I'm at until I go into tournament, which is fun. But yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting.
I was having the same conversation earlier with Joanne. She's saying the majority of the people she gets to arm wrestle is blokes. So I don't necessarily feel like, I mean, we need to get the numbers up in the women, but I feel like when you're arm wrestling with men, you're constantly, on a general rule, arm wrestling people where you can max out your training, you can understand, and because of the strength differential is usually bigger, they're able to let you work your techniques, etc. I think it's a bit of an advantage. I think it's like me pulling on Levan.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I think he'd, I could gain a lot more by pulling with Levan than I do with Charlie, you know. No, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this match goes on. You're going to be pulling left and right-handed.
Yeah.
Right-handed, the preferable hand for you?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
And Joanne, any final words?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Candy?
Yeah, same.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see it as we find out two of the main ladies arm wrestlers are going to be putting it on the line. Ultimate Arm Wrestler 12 over there in about 40 minutes time or so on the Arm Gods app or website. You can watch it, and then we go in the back room for the aftermath. And I reckon there is going to be some aftermath because from the Northern Ireland team, we've got Mr. Ben Surgener, 82 kilos, 17-inch biceps, 15.5-inch forearm, built like a Greek god. I've been watching a lot of your videos, Ben. You're looking in superb form and you're moving some serious weight. The best form you've ever been in?
Yeah, I've been training for come up to 3 years now, and as years pass, it just becomes more specific, you know, and after every tournament competition, I sort of gain a lot of experience from the wins and losses, and I've actually lost a lot of weight since I started. You know, I thought, you know, when I started you have to be big and heavy, but I think it gets in the way and you learn that it's not all about muscle and strength, and you know, I've actually died down a lot, and I think I've progressed a lot, yeah, and just becoming smarter in general as well, yeah.
Am I right thinking did you get third place in Ireland at the Cup this year, was it?
First on the right and second on the left.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Sorry about that. I'm taking accolades away from you. Yeah, so you've done pretty well. And Northern Ireland, the sport's growing fast. I mean, I've 80 odd people at that tournament. And when you start rolling into, you know, especially when you start adding all the foreign guys, the Georgia guys from the Dublin club, it starts showing where you know how fast you're becoming a great arm wrestler. Now, you're one of the biggest weight guys I've seen at your weight class. You're the guy who can lift the biggest weights I've seen. I mean, you move some tremendous weight. Do you feel that that's going to be enough to take out Charlie today? Do you feel you need technique, or is it just going to be raw power, see you later, alligator?
Well, I've pulled Charlie before on the left a couple of years ago, and he's very quick. So it's going to be timing's going to be everything set up as well.
Timing beats speed.
Yeah, timing, good setup, and yeah, I'll have to slow him down for sure.
You only met on the left arm. Obviously, you're pulling right and left today. Which is your better arm?
Right, yeah, right's Light's better arm for sure.
And but you're confident of putting them to the sword on both?
If my plan goes to, if it kicks off, I think I can do it both arms, yeah.
You gonna give us anything away? You gonna?
No, we'll leave it to the table. Leave it to the table.
Well, I'm going to introduce Charlie just for a minute, and we'll go back and forward. Charlie,
Hello.
formerly of Leeds arm wrestling team, now of Club Torture. Some have called you a traitor. Some have said you're an absolute legend for doing so.
Yeah.
I mean, you've followed some of the other legends of the team, like Elliot Eccles, world champion.
That's it. That's it.
Out there,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Well, me and him were talking about moving to Torture for a long time. He bit the bullet faster than me. Not to knock anyone at Leeds, but the training wasn't good. Like, they just go, they ruin each other.
not to knock anyone at Leeds, but
But you can't train next day properly. And since I've come here, pulling with Murray, Ruben, yourself, Elliot, Jim Beach, like you're pulling against top caliber guys all the time. And as you said, pulling against Levan, you'll be able to do your move. I get to do my moves at max effort all the time. Whether it's enough, I don't know. But he's mentioned the speed. He knows I'm fast. And I do plan on just flash pinning him.
well, you've had experience with him before. You've obviously beat him at the British Novice. Do you remember that match?
Vividly.
And then you want to tell me a bit about how it went then?
Comfortable.
Ooh,
Yeah.
comfortable.
He's got a strong cup. But I hope he's got more than just a cup now. Because I know since moving to Torture, I've actually realised I'm not a good arm wrestler. So I've learnt new techniques, whatever. And I know what to do. And I don't panic. I don't mind if I lose one round or whatever. Because I know I'm just going to go at a different angle and hit you twice as hard. It'll be what it'll be.
But you're confident of smacking him, is that what you're saying?
I'm interested on right, because I ain't had a match on right since Anthony. And he absolutely blew my shoulder apart. So, I'm interested about right, but left, I think he knows and I know, is in deep water. My left's my good arm. I'm not counting him out, because anyone can happen. And it was 3 years ago, 2 years ago since I pulled him. A lot of people can change. But left arm, I'm confident against anyone. Like, I'll happily pull a lot of people on left arm.
They call you the psycho, Charlie. Everyone knows that, at some point during this match, you're going to be going off like a nutter.
Straight away.
Yeah, probably straight away, like you're charging round. Obviously,
Absolutely.
obviously Ben's got a different demeanour. He's cool, calm, collected. He's probably possibly more of a serial killer than you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Does his psycho bit scare you, Ben?
Absolutely no, I fear no man.
I didn't hear him. What's he say?
Absolutely no, I fear no man.
That's fine. Any man that you shouldn't fear anyone anyway. I'm not really a shit talker. If he beats me, I'll shake his hand. That's it really for me.
Ben, can you beat him?
I can beat him, I have the possibility, yeah.
Joanne, it's your boyfriend, your partner in crime. Does he smash Charlie all over the place?
What? He smashed jelly? No.
No.
Saying you won't smash me.
No, will he smash Charlie?
Oh yeah.
I thought he said smash jelly.
I swap that.
No, fucking hell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is going to win these matches? Ben Surgener, Charlie Blockley, they go left and right. Obviously, Joanne Black and Candy Bailey, they are about to go to war. Literally, get yourself over. If you've not already done so, download the Arm Gods app or watch it on the website. It's under live events, and you're going to see these 4 absolute superstars go to war on the table over there. I cannot wait. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and I'll see you soon. Oh!